Hello, y'all. This is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. Now, on social media and all of these social media platforms, there's so much ignorance going on. There's so much foolishness going on with black people, black men talking about black women talking about black men, till it's exhausting. But once in a while, you'll come across something that's just sweet between black people. Black women now seem to think they just have to make themselves all the way over to be attractive to a black man. But sometimes that's just not the case. So this dating show that comes on, I don't even know the name of it. But sometimes I come across it on Facebook, sometimes I come across it on Twitter. And it's a black dating show really, where these people get the balloon and then they have somebody come out and they question the person, and if the person says something they don't like, they pop the balloon, or if the person got on funny looking shoes or funny looking hair, or just not so pulled together, they'll pop the balloon. And when they pop the balloon, that lets the person that's looking for a date know that that person is not interested. With this guy who's very attractive and this girl who is dark skinned and a little thick, when he came out, she popped a balloon. And turned out she thought, well, he's not gonna pick me, because sometimes it is some funny looking guys, and they're real picky about what they want. And sometimes the good looking guys are picky, but sometimes the good looking guys are not as picky as people think they are. And I found that out in my own life. Sometimes the best looking guys just want a nice girl who's nice, has good manners, and knows how to treat people. Sometimes that's all any guy wants. But sometimes we tend to think that because a guy is above average in looks, that he wants a woman that's above average in looks. But beauty is a tricky thing. And it really is in the eye of the beholder. What one man won't like, another man will love. What one man won't value, another man will treasure. So it always comes down to individual taste and individual choice. And one of the things that I remember from one of Dr. Phil's shows, when women were on there talking about being beautiful and beautiful, and then Dr. Phil was talking about all of these beautiful women who couldn't keep a man. And what he said was, people might fall in love with what you look like on the outside, but they're going to have to live with who you are on the inside. And that is why some people look for the inner beauty, because that is the kind of beauty that's sustainable. And even now, everybody's talking about, oh, light skin, red bone, yellow bone. But I can remember growing up in my neighborhood, dark skinned women were just as married as light skinned women. And not only married, but they stayed married. So when I first saw this clip, I clicked on buy it, because I just assumed this is one of those situations where you have a nice looking guy and a girl who may not be considered conventionally beautiful by many. And I thought that he was probably telling her, you're a nice girl and all of that, but you're not my type. I thought that's what he was saying to her, and that's why I kept clicking by. But it kept popping up. So I finally decided I'm going to stop and listen to what's going on here, because it keeps coming up on my screen. And I listened and I was surprised. And I'm going to let you listen to what transpired between them.
Okay.
No, she's someone that's your type?
Yeah. She's my type. Definitely, I like her skin tone. I like dark skinned women. She's beautiful. You know what I mean? And I like the fact that you got braids. Like
It's a mohawk.
you embracing your yeah.
Oh, I'm shocked then. I didn't think you were attracted.
Why are you shocked?
I don't know. I didn't think I was his type.
She would think that, but
Yeah, nah, you very beautiful. I like your skin tone again, and you got gorgeous almond eyes, and yeah.
okay.
Okay.
So are you still leaving your balloon unpopular? Is he someone that is your type?
He's attractive. I just didn't think I was his type.
Why are you eliminating yourself? You want the balloon back?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get that balloon back. Hey, well then, is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yeah.
Now, y'all, I don't know if this is staged. I don't know if it's real. I don't know if these people just doing something for some money, but it was still a sweet look. Because sometimes on this very show, people can say some very insensitive and hurtful things to other people. Sometimes the minute the person walks from behind the screen, they pop the balloon. So this was just a sweet encounter. And I wanted to share this because I really believe that it's going to be people like this. Maybe not these people. I don't know if this is real or not. But it's going to take the heartfelt emotions and people being able to look at each other and us being able to look at each other and see beauty in more than one way. I can't be the only one that's sick of all this mix and she mixed with this and she ain't black, she this. I'm just sick of it. So this was just very sweet. So let me know what you think about this. Thank you for listening and have a great evening.